Locke and Griselda, is it possible? It's possible. I've never met any of those guys. You ever play sports? Yeah. Hoop player. What is fair? I already said I'm waiting some shoes, man. And you know, I hate that when you order something for Nike, they put the Nike tape around it. Like, why are they doing that? That means people know it's like Nike. Why did I choose Jaren over Hobson? I don't know Hobson very well. I only met Hobson a couple times. Any new collabs? Yeah. Yeah, we got a bunch of collabs coming, actually. What is your favorite food? Um, do I believe in the Illuminati? I don't. That's a long discussion, man. I'm invited to Thanksgiving. I don't like Thanksgiving food, man. I don't really like turkey and stuffing and all that kind of stuff. Um, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Indigenous. Yeah, shout out to my indigenous people, man. Shout out to my indigenous folks, man. Do I believe in aliens? I believe that it's possible aliens can exist. I believe there can be other life forms. I haven't seen any evidence of aliens on this planet yet, but it's possible. I don't deny the fact that it's not possible. You know? Pushing lock music in Mexico, man, I appreciate it, bruh. Yes, I am half Persian. I'm half Persian. My mother is black. My father is Iranian. I am not Paki. Why did I choose the name Locksmith? It just came up in one of the first raps. My friends gave me that name. Salam, salam. Hey, hey. So glad to be on. So glad to have you. Anybody want to go live? Let me know, man. We can go live. Anybody have anything they want to talk about? Let's talk about it. I'm here. Y'all got any questions? Any good questions? Let's talk about it, man. You know, it's a lot going on in the world. Let's go live. Are you down? Exhibit the upcoming album. You need to phrase that question properly. Am I on Exhibit's upcoming album? I don't know. Let's discuss the state of the world. That's too broad. That's too broad. The world is a very large place with a lot of things going on. All right, so we got somebody that wants to go live. I pray to God this is a good, nothing weird. You know what's going to happen. We're going live.
Yo,
Yo,
Locksmith, I'm just one of your fans. I just want to say I love your freestyles. You're dope. I think you're one of the illest in the game, but you know, obviously they don't give you as much recognition and you know, respect as you deserve. So I just want to say that.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
I'm just driving right now, but I just want to say thanks for having me on your live. I'm a beatboxer, so I can do some beatboxing, and maybe you can do a little freestyle on it.
No, I'm not doing no freestyling right now, man. But I might hit you up if I ever need some beatboxing. I'll DM you.
For sure, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to driving, but thanks for having me on your live.
Yeah. Focus on driving, man. We don't want you
I
to
just
get
want
into
to
an
say
accident.
you're really dope, bro. I always watch your shit. You have the most complicated and lyrically, you know, very very lyrical, and I know it's amazing. So yeah. Anyway, thanks so much, man. Much love,
man. Be safe.
Right. Peace out, man.
Yo, don't call me while you're driving. I don't want anybody getting into an accident. Please. Please. Yo.
Hey, what's up, man? How's it going?
What's going on, bro? What you want to talk about?
You know, to be honest with you, man, I'm not too, let me put you on my headphones so the audio.
You're not what?
There we go. I'm not too, nothing really like specifically on my mind right now. I'm sort of just chilling at home and just popped in to say, hey,
Okay.
what's on your mind, man? I mean, I'd like to just chop it up with you and get some perspective on your perception of reality for a little bit.
I mean, I'm asking
anything in
you guys,
particular? I mean,
I'm letting you guys pick the topic of whatever you want to talk about. So if there's something that you want to ask me specifically, go ahead and ask it. If there's anything that's, you know, you can't just you can't ask me what I want to talk about. I'm asking you what you want to talk about, so you gotta let me know.
For sure. No, I don't know. I guess I bombed on this one, but I can't really say that like there's anything that I'm spinning too much in my head right now. I'm just living here in Austin, been, you know, but
I appreciate you jumping on, bro.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Okay. Hopefully people, you know, y'all got something y'all want to talk about. If anybody wants to talk about anything, let me know. Okay, we got Blonde Dan Music. Yo. Okay. That sounded weird. Hold on, we got some folks. I'm gonna let some folks. Yo.
Hi, how you doing? Not much, man. First of all, your rhymes are insane. Like, I discovered you like it maybe a year, two ago. The freestyles that you did, they're crazy.
Thank you, man.
What did you do, like the hardest times where like you thought, like, was there ever a point where you wanted to like give up? Like, what kept you motivated and like staying recording stuff?
You know, man, there's always times, you know, throughout your career. You know, I've been rapping for you know, over 15 years, you know, and during that process, you know, you just gotta know. At this point, I'm in part of my career where I know like there's gonna be ups and downs. You're always gonna have to adjust. You're always gonna have to sometimes change the way you move. But at the end of the day, I love the art form. I love creating music. I love making music. I feel very grateful that I'm able to do it at the level that I'm at and constantly want to grow. So I'm appreciative of that. So I just always stay focused with that. But yo, check this out. I'm going to hop back on the live. I got to go because my FedEx package is here and I don't want to miss it.
All righty. Good talking to you, man.
I hope I answered your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Big
out or was just about to come out. It Cole briefly, like right before his first album came out. You know what I mean? Met his manager artist. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in touch with them. So for me to do a song with them, I'm not saying it's possible because you never know what tomorrow turns, how things happen. But that's not somebody I can just like hit up, be like, yo, let's get on a song. You know what I'm saying?
And I
Now,
figured that was probably the case. Yeah, that's
say that
probably
again.
I said, yeah, I figured that's probably the case.
Yeah,
Like, I'm sure there's a lot of
yeah.
hoops you
I don't
guys
have
jump
I
through
don't
to
have a
get to me.
relationship with them. I don't have a personal relationship with them. Every song that I've done pretty much has developed out of me having a personal relationship, like, or or some kind of like private correspondence, like, or people that I know well. So I don't know them, but I'm sure our paths will cross again sometime. You know what I'm saying? But who knows? But I think it would be dope. I would love to work with them.
Yeah. And then let's see. I've always been curious about the Dre thing, man. Like, cause you talk about in some of your songs how like you made it to that point where like you finally got in there with Dre and whatever, and then like you kind of walked away from it. Like, what was that whole thing about? Like, was there some darker shit going on, or like was it fucking like
No.
what's up with
So
that?
basically, no, it's not even that complicated. What it was I was working with Exhibit. I was in the studio with Exhibit. Exhibit was like, hey, Dr. Dre, we about to go meet Dr. Dre. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he want to meet you. I'm like, what? So we drive out there. We go to his house, his studio. He plays me a bunch of stuff. I played him some stuff. He told me what he liked. And I'm not gonna go into detail about like the business side of it, but
You didn't want to get shelved, right? Is that exactly what it was?
well, as an artist, you hear these stories and these are certain things, but basically, my relationship was never really with Dr. Dre. My relationship was with Exhibit, So Exhibit, I consider to be a friend. I consider him to be a professional, like I guess mentor in some sense. And he's helped me and done stuff with me and for me. So I really appreciate him and his friendship for that. So my relationship was never with Dre, but my relationship with Exhibit, and I still have that relationship, and I appreciate him for that. You know what I mean? But it wasn't really nothing like that. It was just that in that situation, I was just like, whether it was good or bad, I was just kind of like, I don't know if this is the right, I don't even know if this is the right situation, because, I'm not a guy that's like 20 years old. It's just like, I'm willing to do anything. You know what I mean? I'm just kind of like, I am who I am. And this is what it is, but I'm always trying to grow. But at the same time, if the situation doesn't feel like the right situation for me to grow in, then it just ain't, you know what I mean? But who knows? Maybe it'll circle back around again, because it wasn't like it was anything negative at all. It was just, I'm literally telling you that's what it was,
Yeah, for sure. I think it was a smarter move. I mean, you seem to be doing just fine without like, being signed to him or whatever, you know what I mean? I'm sure
But let me get this straight. Dr. Dre didn't say, I want to sign you. He didn't offer and say, I want to sign you. But there was a potential for a situation to happen, but it just didn't work out. You know what I mean? And but who knows? Maybe it'll work out. There's been other times where I'm not gonna speak on it, but there's potential situations. So who knows? I love Dr. Dre is my favorite producer of all time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's dope. I mean,
To me, he's the greatest. So if there's an opportunity where I could work with Dr. Dre in a way where it could be on I know it would be on a dope level, I would do it. You know what I mean? But right back then, that was 5-6 years ago. That wasn't the time. So maybe the time is tomorrow. Who knows? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I feel like you're a lot bigger now than you were like 5 or 6 years ago. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm working on it, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I watch you, bro. I've been following you for a minute, dog. I studied you. You know what I mean? Because I rap myself, and I'm working on my album right now. It's almost done, being like mixed and mastered. I just have a couple more songs to get done, and it's ready to put out there. And yeah, I mean, you've always been one of my inspirations, dog. Like your lyrical ability is like just on another level, like just absolutely unreal, bro. Like it's one of those things that like I wish I aspire to get to that level one day, but like I don't even know if I ever could if I like spent the next 10 years of my life, you know what I mean, just writing every day. Like you seriously have that like natural gift that's like pretty hard to touch. It's crazy.
Thank you, man. Well, look, bro, I appreciate you. I wish you the best, man. And keep doing what you're doing. You don't have to be me or anybody else. You just do what you do.
Oh no, I'm not trying to be you, but like, I'm just saying, like,
just be you, bro. You know what I mean? Be dope, be the best you. That's all any of us can do, is just be the best versions of ourselves.
For sure, dog. Appreciate your time, man.
Yes, sir.
Much love, bro.
Peace. Yeah, shout out to the brother, man. Why I'm always diplomatic answering questions. What do you mean? I'm answering the questions. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, I'm not about to tell my personal business, you know what I'm saying? Or my business. I ain't about to put that, that's business. But I will just, I say what it is. I'm so proud of you, Locksmith. Thank you. I appreciate that unspoken. Anybody else want to go live, man? Y'all want to go live? Anybody got some questions to go live? We got Ricky, Dub, the Dreamer. Let's see if Ricky got something to talk about. I see a lot of Hebrew writing. Sometimes that scare me. Hello?
What's good?
What's going on? How you doing, my brother?
Good, man. How you? Say hi to the people, right?
It's all good, man. You got something you want to talk about, a question?
Oh, yeah, man. In light of everything that's going on with this Young Dolph thing, I wanted to know your personal opinion about it, because I've heard a lot of different answers from a lot of different rappers. Like, Nipsey has told me something different versus, people like you say, Exhibit has told me something different before. But as far as, like, when you feel like you've reached that success or you've reached that level as far as in your career, whatever, be it rap, fashion, art, do you feel like in order to stay successful and safe, you feel like you have to move out of your hood or navigate a different way in your neighborhood where you grew up at?
I think that you always have to be cautious of your surroundings, no matter, obviously, here's the thing about when you become somebody in the public eye, when you become a celebrity. Everybody knows who you are, but you don't know who everybody else is, So, there's been times where I'm walking down the street and I'm just, like today, I spent the whole day walking around my neighborhood. You know what I mean? I didn't even get in my car. I was just like walking and, I wanted to walk. It was a nice day. I wanted to go to the market and grab my mark. I've had times where people have followed me and I'm like, yo, what's going on? It's like, oh man, I just wanted to say what's up. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, thank you. But it's just like, I didn't even realize that somebody was following me. There's been times where I got in my car and I've drove and somebody saw me somewhere and they followed me and they just wanted to get out and say what's up, or they wanted to give me a CD or something. I'm like, yo, you just followed me, like, yo, you know what I mean? So that's kind of weird. So and I don't know what the situation is with Young Dolph. None of us know what the dynamics. But I will say that when you are somebody who's in the public eye to some degree, no matter what you're doing, you have to understand that you have to be cautious with the way you move. You know what I mean? And the more attention that you garner, you do have to step a certain way that's going to protect yourself in a certain way. You can't just be out there. And then when you get into street rap and being a street person and all those are other factors that contribute to that as well. You know what I mean? Because you might, I don't know. I'm not very familiar with, I only know a few songs from Young Dolph. And so I don't know. I know he was in some past beats. I'm not saying that had anything to do with it, but you never know. When you connected to street shit, when you bring the street shit dynamic into it, that's a whole nother set of problems you got to worry about. You know what I mean? So, but it's unfortunate anytime you got somebody that's young, I think he was like in his 30s, passed away. It's terrible, man.
Yeah, that shit had me thinking about it. Like you said, close to my age, he's got kids, I got kids, but it's like, you want to do everything that's positive. You want to be right by the community. You want to take those steps. You want to know that the people who appreciate your work and who are paying for your stuff for you to live a certain lifestyle, that you appreciate them back that same way. You feel me? Like, it's that exchange of love. Some dude asked me earlier about it, and I don't know this dude for nothing. It's like, what the fuck does that, what does it matter to me? But at the same time, it's like, in my mind, it was like, I haven't heard too many of his songs like yourself, but it's like the songs that I did hear, it's like almost like Tupac. Like, you predict this stuff. You speak unto the universe, and the universe responds accordingly.
Well, I don't know. Look, yes, that's a factor, but what I was gonna say, in actuality, look, if the way you live your life, there's consequences to everything we do. I don't know. I don't want to equate this to Young Dolph because I don't know what his situation was. I don't know if somebody was plotting against him. I don't know. I don't know if it's beef. I mean, we can assume like, oh, street niggas, street rap, you know, shit happened. I don't really know, but I do know that historically there's a pattern when there's violence, when these type of things are surrounding you, then you have a higher chance of violence getting the best of you. I'm not saying that's the case with Young Dolph. I don't know what the situation is, but there is a pattern, unfortunately, specifically with young black men from an urban environment in certain kind of positions. We tend to be the victims of our own. I don't know if he was killed by a black person. I don't know if he was killed by a white person. I don't know what he was killed by, but we do know that there is historical evidence that shows these type of situations, when we put in these kind of conditions, these type of weeds kind of grab up and choke us. So I think there's something to be learned there, where it's just like, yo, there are consequences to everything. There's consequences to the life we live, to the energy we put out, to the music that we make, to the music that we listen to what we see in our eyes, the visuals and the audio that we digest. There's consequences to all those things. And at the end of the day, it's unfortunate that a young man's life was taken. But when you in something with somebody, people don't give a whoever killed them didn't give a fuck about none of that. You know what I mean? Excuse my language. I know you got the young one, but so that's my thoughts on it, man.
That's a grown man. He's all right. Right.
But yeah, so I appreciate the question, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate you touching on it, man. Thank you.
All right, my G.
Say peace out a lot.
Peace, young homie. All right. Yo. Now, I wasn't trying to curse in front of the babies. My bad. That's a good question, man. That's a good question. Waving to my people. Waving to Mel. Jamil. Cheddar Boy. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna stay on here a little bit longer. Anybody got any things they want to talk about? Any topics? I was talking with him, so I was missing some of the conversations going on in the room here. But if where I'm going next, I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here. Happy Hip Hop History Month. Hip Hop History has a month. I didn't know. Do you use other people's criticism towards you as catalyst for? I use everything for catalyst for my music. Criticism, praise. You know, I use everything. Oh man. I'm just happy the 49ers won on Monday night. Shit, man. I'm still happy. I'm in a good mood all week. Anytime the 49ers win, I'm in a good mood all week. When they lose, I'm upset. I'm just in an annoying mood. So we won last week. Hopefully we can get 2 in a row. What's my thought on Afro? That's my homie, man. Young G Mo Ski was good, man. RIP Hilltop Mall. Man, I used to love Hilltop Mall, bro. Like, that was the mall, man. Dang, dude. Walk around Hilltop, you know what I'm saying? You get you a Cinnabon, walk around, or get you a smoothie or something. Man, we used to go to the mall, bro. Remember when you was like 19, 18, something, you go to the mall, you know what I mean? Get you a little outfit or some shoes before you go out for the weekend, you know? You see everybody, all your partners in the mall, you know? Yeah, I saw, man, they was motivated, man. I hope the 49ers stay motivated. Just no turnovers, man. I mean, our record could easily be 7, and you know what I mean? Like 7-2, 8, you know what I mean? How many games have we played? We 4. Yeah, so we could easily be 8-3. Easily be 8-3. You know, but yeah, we could easily be like 7 right? Yeah, 7-2, 8-3. I mean 6-3. We could easily be 6-3. Am I the locksmith on those rap battles from Grind Time? Why don't you Google it and you'll see, man. I'm from Northern California. I'm from the Bay. Plant-based mommy up in here. Man, LeBron keep getting hurt, man. He keep getting these little injuries. If you don't like turkey and stuffing, what you eat in the holidays, I don't know. I don't like turkey. I just eat whatever I would normally eat. Tacos. Damn, I didn't know I'm from the Bay also. You didn't know I was from the Bay? And you from the Bay? What are you talking about, man? Look, man, I only got 20% left of my battery, so if y'all want to hop on this live, holla at me. Would you be willing to listen to my music? No, I'm not listening to no music. R.I.P. to Young Dolph. When did you start writing raps, and when did you decide to quit your day job? I mean, I started writing raps when I was a kid, man, but I didn't start like recording music until like right after high school. And I didn't quit. I wasn't able to quit